All right, boomers, on today's episode, we're going to be talking to you specifically. I'm going to give you the 5 things that every baby boomer needs to know, needs to think about when it comes to their life insurance decision. Stick around. All right, everybody, welcome back to another installment for our 2025 Life Insurance Awareness Month, where we're talking to you today, boomers, people between the ages of 60 and 78, the baby boomers. We're talking to you about the 5 things that you need to understand about your life insurance. Number 1, funerals aren't cheap. The average funeral runs anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000. Yes, that's even with cremation and either with very minimal things. The things that we don't often think about come into play and become a financial burden, whether it be movement or transporting the body, financial things that come into play with the family, flowers, or any of the wishes of the person that passed away. Funerals are not cheap. So just even making sure you have something in place just to take care of final expenses, $15,000 to $20,000 worth of insurance that will make sure that you're leaving behind something to cover with those expenses other than just leaving a bill for your family. Second thing you need to know, boomers, now you have grandparent responsibility. Before, you had parent responsibility, what you needed to do for your children. Now, as you get into this age and stage where you have grandchildren, even great-grandchildren, you now have a responsibility for them. A great person leaves an inheritance for their children's children. What do your children's children have to depend on when it comes to you? Are you leaving them something for them to take care of college? Are you leaving them something to start their first business? Are you leaving a legacy just for them to have a car or to buy their first home or to get married? I know a lot of this can be the parent's responsibility, but as a grandparent, if you have the means, you being able to take care of your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren so that they can get a head start in life also becomes something that you can do through life insurance. Specifically, if you have a permanent life insurance policy, an IUL, an indexed universal life policy, works great because it has a savings vehicle for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So while you might use life insurance to pass down a death benefit, what if you could just save money for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren? Starting something as simple as $2 a day, $3 a day can easily add up to something that makes sure that your grandchildren and great-grandchildren, your future legacies, have something that you are leaving for them. So that's how you can use life insurance, the permanent life insurance side of things, make sure your grandkids and great-grandkids are taken care of. Now, if you like what you're hearing on this, I need a favor from you, boomers. I need you to give that thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe to our United Agency channel. On this channel, we're giving you all of the financial conversations for all the demographics, for you, for your kids, your grandkids. We're having entrepreneurship conversations. You just got to press that subscribe button so you can see more of our content. But if you like this, share this with another boomer, share this with someone that you know needs to hear this information. And for you, press that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, the third thing you should know, boomers, is that life insurance is a great way for you to give back on your terms. Sometimes you might not want to give stuff to your family. Sometimes you might not want to give all of your monies or the things that you've worked hard for to your family. Maybe you have a church organization, or maybe you have a nonprofit or something you're very connected with to their mission. Well, you know, from a life insurance standpoint, if you have a lot of life insurance, if you have more than just what's needed for burial, you can give that to a charity. You can give that to an organization. You can give that to a trust. Imagine saying, hey, I've done all this life work. My kids are good. My grandkids are fine, but I'd like to leave $50,000 to my church in my legacy. I'd like to leave something to my alma mater. I'd like to leave something to the local charity that I've been helping out, or that's been helping me out over this time. That's another usage for life insurance, is you can now give back on your terms. It doesn't have to just go to your family. The fourth thing to think about when it comes to life insurance, you got to use this to protect some of your peace. For families, money is one of those issues that if it gets in between everybody, it could break up the family. It could cause lots of dissension, it could cause lots of turmoil. But if you have a proper life insurance policy, proper life insurance protection, and you make sure that everyone gets what you want them to have. Everyone gets what they deserve. You can protect your family's peace instead of them fighting over the little bit that was left behind, the one asset that was left behind. As a matriarch or patriarch of the family, what if you left behind a little bit for everyone? What if you gave $10,000 to everyone, $5,000 to everyone? You split that up. You can do that using life insurance. All you have to do is put the beneficiary's name and maybe their birth date or whatever information you have of them. And when you pass away, that person is entitled to that amount of money. So that can protect your family's peace by just using a life insurance policy and the beneficiary designations properly. And now the fifth thing that you need to think about when it comes to life insurance, baby boomers, you need to know that it's not too late. I know when we talk about life insurance, when we have a conversation about life insurance, we talk about the younger you are, the healthier you are, the less you pay. That's true. But as you get older, and even if you're a little bit more unhealthy or you're on some medications you don't want to be on, there is still companies that will cover you for life insurance. You might not have all the same options, but you do have options. There's companies that are called final expense companies, and there's companies that are guaranteed issue, that no matter what your health condition, no matter what your concern is, if you are under the age of 85, some companies it's 80, you can get life insurance. Now, according to how much you're willing to pay and how much you're willing to set aside for your life insurance need will determine how much coverage you get. And because you're older and potentially more unhealthy, obviously you're going to have to pay a little bit more for the coverage, but it's still possible. Having some coverage is better than having no coverage. So that's something we always recommend, is making sure that you have some coverage in place, and it's never too late for you to get some of that coverage put in place for you and your family if these things are important to you as a baby boomer. All right, y'all. So those were the 5 things as a baby boomer you need to think about when it comes to life insurance. It's not too late. You can go off and do this. You can get help with it. If you do not have someone that helps you already with your life insurance needs, your protection needs, have a conversation with us. Here at United, we have a conversation with many people from ages 18 to 85 about their protection. And we work with over 140 different insurance and investment companies so that you can go out and find the best product, the best plan, the best protection for you and your family. If some of the things that I've said in the video today are things that you want to explore, send us a message, send us an email, give us a call. We'll be able to help you through the process of choosing the right life insurance protection for you and your family, for your grandkids, your great grandkids, and all of the people that, again, you want to protect and make sure are taken care of. So it's never too late, boomers. Take this time. It's not past your time. You need to think about, how can I continue to pass this legacy on? Life insurance is a great way to do that. Use us here at United Agency for this Life Insurance Awareness Month to make sure your family is protected. Until next time, take care.